Hey baddies, welcome to another Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today I'm doing an oracle of the day. We're going to find out what's up, what's going on, what's the tea, all the jazz. I hope you guys are doing well. If this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? It's really good to have you. I hope you guys will stick around. If you're a returning subscriber, hey guys, what is up? How are you? It's always good to connect with your energy, and I appreciate you guys being here. If you are a member of my memberships, it's really good to have you, and I deeply appreciate you guys stopping by. It's always really awesome to connect with you guys, so I appreciate you. Okay, so the first card that came out is Endings. Clean house, cleanse, purification, clean house. Okay. You know, we just had a really powerful eclipse go on, and it had a lot of, Pisces energy. It just went out of my head. Pisces energy. It was very emotional. It's still emotional. The astrological stuff that's going on will affect you for quite some time. Okay, just really powerful movements in the stars, and it really is an energetic purge of a lot of emotional stuff. You may find yourself opening up emotionally to people as well. So tell me more about this cleansing. Okay. We have mask, okay? Dropping of your mask as well. You may, again, like I was saying, you may find yourself opening up emotionally, or someone opening up emotionally to you. You may find it easier to open up because you purged so much toxicity in this last cycle. Some of you guys have been going through this for a couple of years. Some of you have been going through it for about 15 years. We have a 15-year karmic cycle ending for the cardinal signs. That's Aries, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn. That Pluto, Capricorn energy is ending in November, and it's ending for over 200 years. So that bitch can't come back. Okay? Can't come back. No takey backies. Okay, so for those of us who have been in the energy, we don't want that bitch to come back. We're done. Okay, so it was a powerful, powerful cycle, and it affected many, many people. So it was a big, big cleaning house. Okay, and many people right now are doing like hardcore deep cleaning of their lives. You feel that? And this latest eclipse was just a real big punch to that. And you may find that a lot of the things that you've healed help you remove a mask. And it feels like this emotional isolation you may have been feeling. That's why all these moves are being made, for you to open up, or someone to open up to you, or you just to be more honest about how you feel about things in your life, so that you can get to the life you want. You want to manifest it? Well, you know, the life you want to manifest may require you to completely lose the life you have. You know, you may not be able to keep both of them, or a lot of the parts of the one you have. Okay, so there may have been a lot of deep digging. Some of you guys, I'm getting like there was a particular thing that you wanted to manifest 10, 12, 15 years ago. You wrote it down, you did a major working, whatever it was for you. And since then, everything you've been through has been to get you to that manifestation. If it's yours, it's yours. If it's not, let it go, okay? Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. We have elevation, ascension, advancement, major soul growth. That's what's going on. That's the tea. That's what's up. There is major advancement, major soul growth. We have illumination, hidden truths revealed, and a clear path ahead. So that's really what this time is about. And it can be difficult because for some of you, those of you who haven't been working in this energy as long, you may, like, for some of us, we've been doing this for 15 fucking years, like literally almost every day for 15 years. Okay. And some of you guys have just kind of started this like in 2020-ish, 2019, 2016, and you are being hammered. You are being intensely hammered right now. And that's because your moves are very powerful. And it's like your ancestors, your guides, your God forms, whatever you work with, are really trying to get as much. They're trying to squeeze as much growth out of these last few months as possible. And they can do it. Because Capricorn and Pluto, it is, let me tell you, it will absolutely, well, I mean, I'm going to make a whole video about it because as I reflect on my own experience as a Libra, and I have like at least five placements in Libra. Okay. I'm Libra. I talk about how I feel like I'm more Leo because of my rising sign and all that stuff. Anyway, my moon, but I have a lot of Libra, and this cycle with Pluto, it literally turned me inside out. Literally. So if you guys the last like year have been just domino effect of tower after tower after tower, understand that everything you've been going through has been to get you to a certain point of elevation. Sorry, my tongue is heavy. It's heavy today. Just know that you're reaching a point of elevation. This is all for a reason. That you are lost and suffering. And I feel like some of you guys are very scared of the vulnerability, and you may not be able to sit with that for very long. Like, you may feel like an energetic universal push to move you through that feeling of, I feel really vulnerable. I'm really kind of nervous about that. I really don't really want to deal with that. They're going to be, okay, yeah, and we know you feel that way, but you have like about 30 seconds energetically to kind of deal with that, and we're going to move on. And we're going to slam you with stuff that's going to make you feel uncomfortable. But you can do it. You can do it because Pluto in Capricorn. Pluto in Capricorn, and we're going to move into Aquarius. They're doing this because Pluto's going to move into Aquarius for like 200 something years. And it's going to change the game, especially for those of you who have those Aquarian powerful natal points. I have an Aquarian northern node. I have an Aquarian Mars. So I have a lot of Aquarian energy as well. I have Aquarius myself. Anyway, if you have Aquarius, or, you have those other signs, it's relatable signs, it's going to deeply affect you. Okay. And it's a good thing because Pluto, let me tell you something. Pluto in Capricorn has been in and out of Aquarius and Aquarius and Pluto this last year or two. And if you notice and look back, you probably can tell when it was. Because when it peaked into that Pluto in Aquarius, you probably felt good. Probably things might have moved more smoothly for you. You might have gotten that money. You might have gotten that more attention. You might have met your someone, or you might have met some someones, or you might have just felt real good. That's the energy that's coming, and it's going to stay. It's going to stay. It's going to stay, baby. Now, it'll go retrograde here and there, and there'll be some, other astrological whoopie-doo that goes on. But for the most part, we're going to have some really good energy. Now, as I say that, 2025, y'all, is going to be real. Okay, it's going to be real. It's going to be real. So let's get some more energy here and tell me more about what's going on. We have vanity, and we have abundance, financial, emotional, and spiritual. Okay. With the vanity here, I feel like there's a healing of self-esteem. I don't feel like this is a bad card. I feel like there is a healing of sense of self. I feel like there is a healing of pride in oneself, of dignity, of presence, of no longer afraid of like being seen, no longer afraid of being seen without the mask. This is someone who stands in the strength of their truth, knowing their path is cleared. And it feels like, you know, we have abundance, financial, emotional, spiritual. I want to add health here. Health and wealth. Health and wealth are together. People don't understand how health and wealth are. They are one and the same. It's the same energy, health and wealth. So I really want you who are watching this to kind of like connect those two energies together, your health and your wealth, okay? Because it's abundance. It's abundance of good flow towards you, okay? It's abundance of light. It's abundance of financial gain. It's abundance of healthy, happy emotions. It's abundance of healthy and happy spiritual states. It's abundance of healthy and happy thoughts about self and others. It is abundance of healthy and happy states of being in your life, okay? And it's an energy, and it's coming towards you, okay? It's moving towards you with this clear path, with this illumination of self, okay? With this willingness to kind of like open yourself up. And I feel like a lot of people are going to feel just like it's the natural stage of your evolution to kind of like no longer wear the mask, be honest about who you are, be honest about how you feel, and kind of sit in that. Now, I talked about how you're going to be moved probably pretty quickly through your vulnerability. And it's not that you're not going to hold space for it, but you're going to feel like I need to move through this quickly, or and it's really not, you will move through it quickly and you may feel some pressure, okay? But it really isn't done in a harmful way, okay? It's going to be done in a loving way. And as you move through this, you'll know that it's going to be okay. Like on the other side of it, that it's going to be okay. All right, it's going to be okay. And this is going to help you bring in more stability in your life, more opportunity for connections, especially if you have been kind of walled off and not able to connect with people. I feel like this removal of a mask, this clearing of like toxic energy, toxic self-talk, toxic magic, toxic baggage from the past is really going to help like lighten your load, and you're going to see how you made the path towards people coming towards you pretty slim. It was very narrow, and you're going to see how you're going to widen the path to allow people, places, and opportunities to come towards you now. Some of you guys have had a very closed off idea about your gifts and abilities, or an idea about a business. This could also be about a partner. Limiting beliefs being released through this knowledge of self, this healthy knowledge of self, I'm hearing. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups. Oh, and look how she's just laying in luxury there. Can you imagine? Can you imagine being able to lay in luxury right now? Can you imagine being able to really take care of yourself the way you want to? What does it mean? When I say the word luxury, what does it mean? What does it mean now? Now that you've seen everything you've seen in the world, now that you've seen how money can corrupt, now that you've seen what the illusion has been, what does wealth, money, and luxury really mean? What does community really mean? What is your wish fulfillment? How has your manifestations changed now that you see the world through your eyes now? I bet it's changed a lot. I bet the things that you wanted once are different. Because there's a maturity here. There's a knowledge of self here. There's an illumination of truth. And the want, the need, and the desires change with that. We have the sun. And I'm hearing no risk, no reward. And I feel that kind of switching. I feel that kind of easing out. I feel that kind of like leaving. And it's like this energy of like, but it's really about connection. It's really about wholeness. It's really about wealth and health, happiness, and having more than enough, being able to share, being able to give, being able to have a house, right? Everyone wants a home. Being able to have delicious food, being able to have nice things, that's wealth. How much wealth is enough wealth? Family, connections, interesting things to do, businesses and challenges, things that make life interesting. This is such a positive 2 cards to have. There's so much positivity here. When I see the sun and when it comes out, and I absolutely love the sun card. This is one of my favorite sun cards in any tarot deck. Because there's cake, y'all. And your auntie loves a donut and a cake. But no, really. First of all, the sun is Leo. I'm a Leo rising, Leo moon, blah, 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 whatever. Okay. But it's a positive card. It's the most positive card in the deck as far as I'm concerned. Okay. And it comes out with this 9 of Cups, which is, positivity, wish fulfillment, happy. I'm proud of myself. I did the damn thing. I'm successful. I'm abundant. And it talks of being seen. And there's a relaxation with it. Like your business is being seen, your grades being seen, you being seen by the right people, you being seen by your tribe, you calling people to you and them coming, your family. And it's also about, this is like a birthday party. I'm going to assume this is like a birthday party. Okay. I always think of it as a birthday party. And I feel like it's people loving you. It's love. It's admiration. It's people seeing you without your mask. It's people seeing the truth of you. People wanting to see more of you. People loving so many things about you. It's like a path to happiness. A path to wholeness. With so much abundant energy. And I feel like a lot of you are probably thinking, what did I do to deserve this? Do you remember the last few years? Do you remember what you've been through, honey? I do. I feel it. I feel it. I'm part of this collective. I know. Some of you guys have absolutely, it was tough. We have the Hierophant. And here you are. You've arrived. You may not feel like a leader. You may not feel like it right now. You may be like, Auntie Amy, I don't know. Some of you guys are being called to do something. You're going to be called. You're going to feel called to do something. You're going to be called to stand out in some kind of way, in some kind of gift or ability or your profession. And it's important that you understand that what you've been through to remove these masks, to clear the way, has been to help you get the confidence. And Leo is confident, y'all. To do this, to do what it is you're called to do, to stand out. Because look at all the people. Look at all of them listening to you. At what you know and how you've grown. Now, like I said, this may be at your work, something you do. This could be a spiritual calling. It could be also that people, your family, your friends, they hear you and they see these changes. And it's amazing, these changes you've made. And you may not, when you arrive, you may not feel like you've arrived. You may still be battling some wounds. You know, healing isn't a perfect state. Healing takes time. And wounds take time to heal. And some wounds are not as emotionally satisfying to heal as others. You know, I had someone comment on one of my posts when I talked about this, that you must go deeper than the wound. I did. We did. We all did. We all went deeper than the wound. And sometimes some wounds are just so vibrationally dark that the healing of them is like a muted note. That's the frequency of it. It's like a void. It's factual. There won't be a lot of, warm fuzzies. But there will be a clearing, a cleansing. And that cleansing can feel very miraculous. And it may take time. It may take multiple times of you engaging the cleansing event, ritual, whatever you do, prayer, chant, dance, art, whatever it is. Because just notice, we have a mirror here with a skull. We have a flower here with a child's face. Do you see how you've transformed? Do you see that cycle that took you through the depths of your shadow self, forcing you to shed this mask of suffering, this mask you were forced to wear to survive, whatever it is you went through? I'm not going to touch it. You had to really go deep. And I feel like parts of you honor this mask as it was necessary. Okay? And it was probably very difficult to let go of, because in essence, for many of you, it was part of you, but you had to let go of it. And the letting go of it brought forth a very beautiful energy, very new. Can make you feel very vulnerable, because look. See? Do you see why? It's like you're reborn. It is 23:33 on the clock. It is like this little child, the inner child. Aren't they amazing? Take a look. You had to protect yourself. So it was deep. It was painful, what you've been through. And you've done so much transmutation. You've elevated. You've ascended. And like I said, it may not feel like it, because a lot of people are expecting for ascension, elevation to feel like a magical moment. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it feels like a knowledge moment. Sometimes ascension is knowledge. Well, it's always knowledge, but sometimes it's not warm, fuzzy knowledge. It's a moment of like, ah. And sometimes it's a knowledge of, I'm moving into this energy. I'm moving into successful, positive leadership energy. I'm moving into the energy of wish fulfillment and standing out and being seen. I'm moving into energy where I'm knowledgeable and I recognize my knowledge. I'm beautiful and I recognize my beauty. I honor my inner child. I got to tell you, I want to tell you that everyone around you will applaud you, but they won't. They won't. Because when people see you like this, they often get jealous and wonder, how'd you come off like this? Like, who have you been? I don't know you. They don't understand that sometimes these masks are worn for protection. And so when you take them off, you feel very vulnerable. And sometimes people feel cheated because they feel like they didn't know you. They don't understand that. Yeah, they do to a degree. But the vulnerability part, no. There's strength in vulnerability, and many of you are finding that out. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more about what's going on. Cauldron. New ideas, work, creativity. Crystal ball, clarity, omens, vision. You are going to get so many sparks of creativity, inspiration. I feel like some of you guys are moving into a time where you're going to be inspired to take new steps, possibly start a new business. I feel like for some of you, these steps might feel kind of scary because it's going to take you into a place of the unknown. Like it's going to be a little precarious, okay? But understand that that's life, okay? And your journey is going to be exciting. And it's going to be full of challenges and obstacles, but it's going to be fun and there's going to be rewards here, okay? And I do feel like there's success here. There's some kind of new idea, work, creativity that you're going to be driven to do, okay? And you're going to have clarity about it. It's not going to be something that you're confused on. It's not going to be something that, did I think that? Is that what we should do? I don't know. It won't be like that. It'll be like, oh, yeah, I just noticed Jack was... Oh, I'm sorry, Jack. Okay. It's not going to be something you're confused about. Give me a few more cards on this idea, this work, this creativity. I feel like for some of you, I'm being pulled to the Leo, the Sun card. I feel like you're going to be seen for this. Okay. You're going to be seen. We have the Ace of Wands. You're going to be seen for this. Okay. I'm hearing some of you guys are going to be known for this thing. Okay. The 10 of Wands. There's some kind of accomplishment here. I'm not reading the reversal. We have the 8 of Wands. Lots of energy coming through on this inspired thought, this inspired action in your business, in your creativity. This could be online. This could be at work. This could be getting discovered for some of you guys in whatever area that is. For some of you, if you're being inspired to write a book, to create a product, to start a platform, to put your art out there, to start a business, whatever, to go to college, to do the action, whatever the inspired action is to do it, okay? Follow through on it, all right? It will be very clear. You will receive signs. If you're a signs person and you want signs from your team, you will receive signs, and they will be the signs that are specific for you. Now, for some of you, I'm seeing a key, like a Hecate's key. I'm also seeing birds. I'm seeing an eagle. I'm seeing a hawk. And I'm also seeing a blackbird and a red and blue cardinal. That's a lot of birds. But not all the birds are going to mean things for all people. So take what resonates. I'm seeing a butterfly, and I'm seeing a cocoon, like a caterpillar, like a metamorphosis. So if you see a metamorphosis of a butterfly, that could be meaningful for you, and dragonflies and sunflowers, mermaids as well. So we have skulls here too. So lots of signs, but they won't all be signs for all of you. They're very specific for you. Some of you guys use roses as signs with different colors. Those will be the ones that are meaningful for you. All right. Okay, that's what I received today. I hope this was a meaningful and helpful reading. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I would love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you haven't checked out my perks, you can hit my little join button down below by my name, and a little video will pop up and you can see what my perks are all about. And if you'd like to see more videos like this one, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.